Okay, let's dive right into this explainer and rescue your groceries from that flashing error code. If you own an LG refrigerator and you suddenly found yourself staring at a strange digital message on the front panel, well, you are exactly in the right place. Today, we're breaking down the official troubleshooting data from Repair Pro San Diego. We're going to give you a clear, specific, completely no-fluff guide to exactly what your fridge is trying to tell you.
Look, we all know the absolute panic of walking into the kitchen, expecting to see a normal temperature reading, and instead, you see a blinking, cryptic code. Especially during a sweltering San Diego summer, seeing your fridge act up is incredibly stressful. You instantly start calculating the cost of lost groceries and, a massive emergency repair bill. But seriously, take a deep breath. Don't panic. Today we're completely bypassing the runaround and getting straight to practical, safe, DIY troubleshooting. Think of this explainer as your digital first aid kit. We're going to decode what that machine is saying, figure out which codes you can fix yourself in under 2 minutes, and pinpoint exactly when it's time to call in a local pro.
First things first, let's decode the secret language of your LG fridge. Most of these codes use a really simple 2-character format, often with an ER or just an E in front. So, FF, that stands for freezer fan. RF is the refrigerator fan, DH points to the defrost system, and IF is the ice maker fan. Sometimes the ER doesn't even show up, you just get the letters. It's actually not some complex secret code designed to confuse you, it's literally just the initials of the part that's complaining.
Now, before you even think about grabbing a screwdriver or ordering parts online, the absolute most crucial thing you can do is a 2-minute power cycle. We have to rule out temporary electrical glitches first. Here in Southern California, a brief power fluctuation during summer grid strain can easily trigger a code even if nothing is physically broken. We call this a transient code. So, unplug your fridge or flip the breaker. Wait 2 full minutes so the control board completely discharges and then turn it back on. If the code's gone, you're good. But if it comes right back immediately, well, then you have a genuine hardware fault.
All right, let's start our triage method with Level 1, false alarms and demo mode.
Surprisingly enough, the scariest code you can possibly see actually means absolutely nothing is broken. If you see OFF flashing on your display and your fridge is totally warm, you'd probably assume the compressor is dead, right? But OFF simply stands for demo mode or showroom mode. It's just the setting appliance stores use to light up the floor model without running the compressor and wasting energy. It's a setting, not a failure.
So how do we fix it? It's incredibly simple. First, open the refrigerator door. Next, press and hold the refrigerator and ice plus buttons at the exact same time. Keep holding them for about 5 seconds until you hear a chime. Bam, that's it. Your display should return to normal. Now, if your specific model doesn't have those exact buttons, no worries. Your owner's manual holds the key to your specific demo mode combination. Just remember to give the fridge a few hours to cool down before you load your groceries back in.
There are a few other codes in this Level 1 false alarm category to watch out for. If you see 88, or literally all the digital segments lighting up at once, that usually just means the unit finished a self-test. If it gets stuck there, that 2-minute power cycle we just talked about will clear it right up. SB stands for Sabbath mode, which intentionally disables the lights. And 67 is just the fridge telling you the door isn't closing fully. So push that rogue milk carton out of the way, check your door seal, and you're golden. Definitely no repair tech needed for these.
Okay, moving on up to Level 2, the frost jams.
These cover fans and defrost issues, which are actually the codes the technicians at Repair Pro San Diego see the absolute most often. Here's the lineup. FF is a stalled freezer fan. RF is a refrigerator fan error. DH means the defrost cycle timed out, and DS means the defrost sensor has shorted out. Now, what's really fascinating here is that the common enemy for all these different codes is usually exactly the same thing, built-up ice. LG refrigerators can build frost on the evaporator behind the back panel. When that ice gets too thick, it literally jams into the physical fan blade, stalling the motor and throwing a fan code. Or it means the defrost system that's supposed to melt that ice just isn't keeping up.
But hey, before you pay for a new fan motor, you absolutely need to deploy the ultimate DIY secret weapon, the 24-hour manual defrost. This trick can clear out frost jams without needing a single replacement part. Here's how you do it. First, empty the refrigerator entirely. Put your food in coolers or a backup fridge if you have one. Second, unplug the unit from the wall. And third, leave all the doors wide open for a full 24 hours. You have to let all that hidden ice melt completely. If the code was just a one-time frost jam, it won't come back when you plug it in. But, and this is key, if the code returns a few days later, that means a sensor, heater, or motor has genuinely failed, and you need to call a pro.
Moving further up the triage ladder, we hit Level 3, ice makers and sensors.
These are the notorious weak points of many modern appliances. LG's indoor and craft ice makers are known to have their fair share of hiccups. If you see Air IF or F1, that's an ice maker fan error. Air IS points to a disconnected sensor. Air IT is a general defect, and EID or EIU flags a total assembly failure. Now, you can absolutely try that 24-hour manual defrost trick we just went over because frost can cause these issues too. But, and this is a big but, if an ice maker code comes back after a full defrost, it almost always means the physical assembly or its sensor needs to be completely replaced.
Next up in level 3 is ERGF, which stands for a water flow sensor error. So the crucial takeaway for the ERGF code is to check your water valve and the lines behind the fridge before you jump to the conclusion that the machine is broken. Honestly, this pops up all the time simply because your household water pressure dropped, or maybe the fridge got pushed back a little too far and pinched the water supply line. Pull the fridge out, make sure the line is straight, and ensure that valve is fully open.
Rounding out level 3, we have the electronic brains of the operation. ERFS and ERSS mean the actual temperature sensors in the freezer or fridge have shorted out. ERCO is a communication error. Basically, it means the main control board in the back and the display board on the front have completely stopped talking to each other. When you see these codes, your fridge is essentially running blind. Try your 2-minute power cycle, sure, but if these codes stay put, you cannot DIY this. You're going to need a technician with a multimeter to properly test the boards in the wiring.
And finally, we reach level 4. The danger zone.
This is the hard line where you must stop DIY troubleshooting immediately. If you see CH or CLE, your fridge is reporting a high side or low side refrigerant leak. If you see a 22 or 33, you've got a compressor relay problem. These codes point directly to the sealed cooling system. Seriously, do not touch this. LG's linear compressors, particularly in models built through the mid-2010s, have a well-known history of failure. Fixing these requires a certified technician who has the proper EPA credentials to handle refrigerant, welding tools, and highly specialized diagnostic equipment.
Okay, we've covered a ton of ground today. Let's summarize our strategy into the ultimate action plan. This way, you know your exact next steps right now. Here is your logical flow for saving your fridge safely. Step 1. Always try a 2-minute power cycle first to clear out transient grid glitches. Step 2. If the code comes back, apply the specific DIY fix we discussed. If it's OFF, use that button combo. If it's a fan code, do the 24-hour open door defrost. And step 3. If it's a sealed system code, or if you've done the defrost and the code comes right back, you have a failed hardware part. It's time to throw in the towel on the DIY and call a local pro.
And hey, if you are in the San Diego area, you are in luck. Repair Pro San Diego offers same-day service across the county. Whether you're up in Oceanside or Carlsbad, down in Chula Vista, or right in the heart of San Diego, they have techs who carry these specific LG parts, like evaporator fan motors, defrost sensors, and ice maker assemblies, literally right on their trucks. And I personally love their approach. A real knowledgeable technician actually picks up the phone when you call, not some remote dispatcher reading off a script.
What really stands out is their transparency. Repair Pro San Diego offers a flat-rate diagnostic fee of just $89. They have absolutely zero hidden trip fees, and the best part is that this $89 gets credited directly towards your repair cost if you choose to have them fix it. They offer upfront pricing so you know exactly what the whole shebang will cost before any wrenches are ever turned.
So walk over to your kitchen right now and look at that display. Are you looking at a simple OFF that just needs a quick button press, or are you staring down a compressor code that desperately needs a professional touch? Don't let your groceries spoil while you wonder. Take action based on what you've learned in this explainer today. Unplug it for 2 minutes, assess the code. Will you be the hero of the kitchen with a simple 2-minute button press, or is it time to trust the experts? When it comes to protecting the hundreds of dollars of food sitting in your fridge right now, how much is your peace of mind really worth?